Hello, let's do the Netflix puzzled Starstruck for March 11th. We'll do the easy, then the hard. The easy is called square pattern. So the way we play this game is in each row, each column, and each colored region, we need to place exactly one star. And in addition to that, stars can't touch diagonally. So if I had a star here and a star here, that would be illegal. All right, so this region is only size 1, so the star has to go in there. And this region is also the orange one. That just gets a... Those are freebies. Now we get a freebie in brown, green, red, indigo, gray, and yellow. Well, that's a plonker if I ever saw one. Literally just put stars where they have to go. I mean, obviously that's always it, but it was just there was always a region with only one place for a star for the entire solve, so I would call that a plonker. Cool. Well, let's do the hard. It's called pentomino division. All right, so the first thing I'm seeing is the bottom of the grid, this bottom row, is going to place a star and it's going to end up in gray. So the rest of gray can't be a star. And that means that this second to last row must put a star in green. All right. This sees the entirety of blue here, so it can't be in. Wherever we put in blue, it's out. What else do we got? Maybe something here. Yeah, this sees the entirety of this C shape red. And so now this is an L shape, and so that eliminates from here. It sees the whole L, but this also does. It sees the whole column plus this touches this one. So no matter how long this L is, it always eliminates this one because it's the column plus touching this one. This is down to just these three. This touches all of them, but so does this. Or sorry, it doesn't touch. This sees all of them. So the column plus touching. So these two are out. That leaves just these two. That eliminates from here and the rest of the row. These two eliminates from the row and the two above it. These three eliminate from here and here. And here, which is already out. This sees the column and touches. This sees the row and touches. Okay, so top two rows. We're gonna need two stars, right? We need a star in the top row and the star in the second row, and we can't put two in indigo, so one of them's gonna have to go in brown. So the rest of brown's not in. Now, what does that do for me? Oops, I did not mean to do that. This row here is gonna have a star here or here. This is a standard two cell, just like any other two cell. So it eliminates from here. To the two above and the two below. Now, these three, does that help me? This one is the annoying one. Doesn't see as much. Oh, no, never mind. I'm trying to scan for something here. What am I trying to scan for? Okay, well, I am seeing that orange, yellow, and blue are restricted to these three columns. And so these are out and these are out because we already have all three stars for the column in yellow, orange, and blue for those three columns. And so if you're not those regions, you're not in. And then we've got red and dark orange doing the same thing for these two columns. But if it's just these two, oh, and brown is down to just these two. That takes out of here. So gray places and indigo places. Oh, I think indigo's been there for the column. It didn't really make a difference. Brown places. So this is going to have to internally resolve. I thought there was going to be an external star that resolved it. So let's figure it out. Yeah, it's blue and yellow are lined up, so I completely missed that. Now, orange is down to these two. That takes out of here, and now this points down, so this is a star. This row needs a star. That goes here. That's a star, that's a star, and that's a star. Okay. Pi time, 314. Yeah, I think just took some scanning work there, lining up rows and columns, and with the shapes of the regions and where the X's were, it was just difficult for me to immediately see the lineups. And in fact, I saw the three columns instead of just the two columns, which was a bit annoying for that I had to go back and revisit that. But anyway, cool. Well, how'd you do?